Alright, hey guys, how's it going? It's ttmbot here doing my third King of the Gods walkthrough. This is the dungeon that gives people the most trouble generally, is surpassing this, and then after of course it's Legendary Earth, and hopefully English will get the new Twin Dragon dungeon, but for now, this is the one people farm. This is the dungeon in the game that gives the best EXP to stamina ratio. So this is one people are constantly trying to farm. So I figured I'd do a Kirin team for it, since a lot of new players, when they reroll, they go for Kirin. And Kirin was, for a really long time, like top 3 favorite leaders in the game. Now I think it's Val, Lucy, and I can't remember if it's Kirin or if it's Kush, but anyway, Kirin is my favorite monster, so she's been like my #1 lead for ever since I got her. So I've been taking on every dungeon possible with her, and King of the Gods is no exception. Alright, so I'm just kind of waiting to find an ogre or something, an ogre, a mislet, or a king gold dragon to stall on, and I get a little nice combo there. 300k damage is a little much, but it's pretty funny getting Skyfalls like that. Okay, so here I got alright, sorry about that. Accidentally hit the home button. But now I have a mislet to stall on, so I'm gonna try and kill whatever I can aside from the mislet. And generally when there's like more than one monster, I just juggle between the targets, and of course it hits the mislet even though I do that. But no biggie. Okay, good, I don't get a Kirin spike. That would have definitely killed the mislet for sure. Alright, so now I can just kind of stall on the mislet until Hera is up. And I actually don't remember how much damage a mislet does when it attacks, so we'll find out. And I think I just killed it. Not what I wanted, but okay, cool. So now I have 2 ogres to stall on. Okay, no Wood Orb matches, so Kirin shouldn't activate. I'm gonna go ahead and try and take down this ogre. Alright. I still have plenty of turns. If anything, this is what you have Izanami. Izanami is kind of like your safeguard in all scenarios. Whether you get orb trolled or you need an extra turn to stall, that's what Izanami is there for. Alright, Hera is in 6 turns, so I should be able just to kill off this giant in a few turns. Okay, got a heart cascade, now I don't gotta worry about that again. What 4 am I on? I'm on 4 out of 10, so I'll just kill this giant next time he attacks. Alright, time to kill him. Alright, now I'm just kind of gonna blitz through everything, because I have no longer need to charge skills. The problem with blitzing though is you generally kind of only match stuff fire, light, wood, water orbs for Kirin's spike, which kind of means you end up, like when you get to the ace level, you just kind of have all dark orbs because you just haven't been matching them at all, since you're just one-shotting everything, which is one thing I'd say watch out for. I mean, it is possible to stall into Maya, but you don't want to risk like getting hard orb trolled or anything. Alright, just clearing up some of those dark orbs, because I did miss my spike. Alright. That hit a little harder than I would have liked it to. But at least I did get some like good amount of hard arts out of it. 3 I believe. Okay, this should be an easy spike. Oh, see, I'm kind of getting good orbs. This isn't too bad. I should be able to one-shot Tamaya easy. Tamaya is dead. Just kind of watch his HP shrink. Okay, so Chaos Double Dragon's on a 3-turn timer, which means I would take advantage of this to clear your board to get as many white as possible. Now, if he is on a 3-turn timer, you can throw in Izanami to absorb the hit, then you have 2 more turns. You don't want to use the delay because that's needed for Zeus, so I'm going to say that if you can. I already get a couple of Skyfalls. All this really does is speed up the process. Okay, I used 2 turns, you'll have 3 to kill CDK, so if I didn't get those Skyfalls, you would have still had plenty of time to kill him anyway. So now, finally on Zeus. I'm gonna pop delay first, that's just my safety precaution, because I have had times where when I'm mindless farming, I just assume delay is up, and I forget to pop it and end up dying. Now at all 3 gravities, he's below 50%, so half your work is done for you. Like right off the bat, he's half dead. So that's what Valk's for. You pop Valk, you have white orbs, you know, they're going to do the most damage for you. So you want to match them as separate as possible, because one giant white orb match doesn't do nearly as much damage as 3 separate, 3 combo matches. And the exact opposite of what I said you want to do happens. But I do get 3 Skyfalls, which isn't likely going to happen to you, but it does help a lot in terms of damage. Alright, so this is a fairly easy board. I'm just going to get a couple of diagonals. Nope, can't really match anything else in that time. Oh, get a dark cascade, a couple more cascades. Hopefully that happens so you don't gotta worry about it, but as you can see, I still had 3 turns left to kill Zeus, so you do have a little room for error. And this run I didn't even have to use Izanami. That's a simple cog run. I mean, it's a lot safer than trying to use Bubbly and getting Orb Trolled on the first 2 bosses and not having anything to stall with. Shoutouts to HKG Jason for his maxed out Kirin. I mean, not max skill, but plus 297 max level. The skill doesn't really matter with Kirin, especially since mine is max skill. I don't really need to rely on my teammates too much. So that's my Kirin. Just finally got it over plus 200. Oh, super close to plus 297 yet. That'll be my first plus 297, so I'm pretty excited. Max skill isn't necessary, but I'm also running Valk, max level, max skill. Like I said, max skill isn't necessary because you will rarely need it for the first 2 bosses. Izanami, max level, I do recommend that solely for the fact that her stats kind of balance out the team. All the recovery helps a ton. See, I almost have 3k recovery, so that makes healing and stalling a lot easier on Tamaya if you keep getting Orb Trolled. And if you do get hit on Tamaya when you kill it, it lets you heal back a lot easier to take the Tamaya or the Chaos Double Dragon hit if it gets on a 1-turn timer and you have to pop Izanami. Echidna max skilled. You hopefully want to get one when they bring back the Scarlet Snake Princess. After the bug fixes, hopefully they keep it going. But you definitely want to max skill 1 or 2 because I run double delay for most of my Kirin mythical teams, and having a second one max skill would have helped tremendously. Awoken Hera is max level. She's another huge team, massive recovery, massive HP. She's not max skilled yet, but I do plan to do that next time Hera is around. She's a huge asset as well. Like I said, none of these monsters need to be max skilled because the only time you would really need them is the last 3 bosses, and you have 8 floors to stall for them, so that's plenty of time. And generally, you shouldn't need them on the first or the 8th or the 9th boss. And if you do use it, you won't have time to stall for anything longer than a 5 cooldown turn, which Hera can't have max skill, Echidna can't have max skilled, and Izanami is 4 turns would be great, but she comes around so sporadically. I'm normally working when her dungeon is, so I can't farm it. And even then, it's a really tough dungeon, so the odds of getting her max skilled for me is a little far-fetched. That's my team, guys. Hopefully this helps. I think it's a lot more consistent than the physical team I posted earlier. This is good for farming if you guys are sick of Gomon or don't want to run Odin Resist anymore. And these subs are fairly easy to acquire. Izanami is starting to come around a lot more frequently. Everyone has Valk from Rem, if anything. I mean, she's like the biggest gold egg troll ever. But if not, she does have her own dungeon, I think is during the Flower Power event. If not, my bad. Echidna Scarlet Snake Princess, which is Flower Power event. Hopefully everyone has one. She can be farmed in a normal dungeon, but it's just a pain, and so little people get her. And Hera is, of course, has her own dungeon. She can be subbed out, or not really, because you need her water. Actually, if you're running Izanami, she can be subbed out for Hera, but I think the water attribute helps because then it actually gets amplified, as opposed to her counterpart Hera, who's all dark, and you won't be focusing on matching dark orbs, so she won't get a lot of power boost. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let us know if you guys want to see anything different. Let us know if the video helped you, or if you have any questions. We're open to helping you guys build a team, or for any walkthroughs you guys might need for certain dungeons. I'll be doing one on every single one of the Descendants for the Flower Power event. So let me know if any of those help you guys. Leave a like or comment. We'd love to hear from you. Have a good one, you guys.